Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to another Mystic Unicorn reading. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. If you are new here, hi, my name is Eric. It is wonderful to meet you. And if you're returning, what is up, guys? So welcome to your general love reading for your month of April 2022. Yeah, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like to get some extra content with me throughout the month, I highly recommend that you check out Patreon, patreon.com/divine conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below. That is where you will be able to get daily or semi-daily tarot readings and messages for the collective, depending on the energies of the collective at the time, yes, depending on what needs to be discussed. And we definitely talk about more than just love there. We talk about everything under the sun. So if you're interested in that, and also if you're interested in, being more supportive and getting more energies from me and from the collective, blah, 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 check out Patreon, yeah? And as always, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your energies. So if your energies for this month, I feel you being real fierce. I feel you leaning forward towards something, okay? You're really enthusiastic. You're really gung-ho, very much a King of Wands type of energy. It was a little, to be honest with you, Scorpio, the energy was very intense. I'm hearing Aries right now. You might have Aries in your chart. Traditionally, both Scorpio and Aries are ruled by Mars. So now, of course, as in the expanded days and the expanded views of astrology, Scorpio is actually ruled by Pluto. But originally, Scorpio was ruled by Mars. So there may be a very Martian type energy, very driven, very masculine type of energy. You may have Aries, excuse me, you may have Aries in your chart. You may be trying to go after an Aries, okay? But there's something very direct about your energy this month, or for what this reading is about. And I feel like you're very focused, you're very determined. And to be honest, it was almost a little scary for me to feel through, because I really felt like you were about to fuck something or someone up, man. Okay, cool. But I really feel like this is focused in your love life here. So I feel like there is somebody here. There is a connection. Two of Cups is your overall energy in your pre-shuffle here. There is a connection that you have with someone that you are very much intending to see through, to go through the long haul with. Okay, so continuing with your pre-shuffle, you have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is talking about a long-term situation. The High Priestess, which is talking about the universe being involved and orchestrating things for you. Keeping secrets, yes. Giving you the information that you need to know when you're ready to have it. And the Nine of Swords is in reverse. So in terms of this connection here, Scorpio, you may have had some apprehension or some fear about it in the past. But regardless as to whether you had it in the past or not, it is definitely very clear that you are not afraid of anything. You are not letting your thoughts get in the way of this. You're not letting your fears, you're not letting anyone else's fears get in the way of this. Okay, I would not be surprised if the King of Wands does come out for you in terms of the rest of your reading here, because that's definitely the type of energy that I'm feeling for you. I really feel like, Scorpio, you are leaning the fuck in. Like, you are doing this. You are gung-ho. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. This is really awesome. God forbid, I feel bad. I pity the fool that tries to get in your way. But the person that you're after, or the person that you really want to start this connection with, build this new foundation with, be in this connection with, make yours, I want to say, I feel like they're kind of lucky because of the amount of passion that you have going for them and for this connection. Now, I will say, to stay balanced and clear, I will say, yeah, see, underneath the Two of Cups is the Page of Cups. You do have the Devil here, but that just feels like passion, excitement. It may be a little bit of obsession, okay. But anyway, so with this whole, like, passionate energy, be careful, because that can be overbearing and domineering and controlling and obsessive and scary. All right, you do feel extremely intense right now, Scorpio. Again, I wanted to say Aries. Anyway, just stay balanced and everything, but the passion is good. I'm gonna definitely say the passion is good, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we're gonna get into the rest of this here. I'm going to get into the rest of your spread and see what other messages, what's going on for you in terms of this connection this month, yeah? So, God, Source, Creator, angels of love and light, and so ancestors, ascended masters, way showers, spirit guides, passed on loved ones, those who wish to serve love and light, and those who wish to serve our ascension and our highest good. We ask that you enter into our space at this time, and please provide us with the best messages in terms of love to serve the highest good of all involved for the month of April for my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Excellent, Scorpio. Let's give this 5 shuffles and we'll see what we've got going on for you this month. This is one. Intensity. Such intensity, Scorpio. And I like it. I would never ask you to shy away or back down from that. Like, I'm an Aries myself, so I totally understand this intensity and I encourage it within you. This is 2. Some of you may be looking at me like I'm a bad influence, but you know what? I don't give a flying fuck. This is 3 because I want to encourage you guys to be passionate, to live your passions, okay? This is 4. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Scorpio in the month of April in terms of love, please, Spirit? This is 5. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we've got going here for you. I'm going to cut the deck. Boop. All right. Overall energy for you, Scorpio. Oh, yes. We're starting you off with the 6 of Wands. Feeling victorious. Okay, for some of you here, I mean, pride and ego out the wazoo. Some of you are some of y'all are really feeling yourselves right now. And I really don't want to discourage that, but I also don't want to encourage you to get so big-headed and so full of yourself that you end up shooting yourself in the foot or acting like a fool or like making a fool of yourself or some shit like that, okay? But you do have the 6 of Wands here as your overall energy, the first card of your overall energy. And I especially feel that if there is any sort of competition between you and anyone else in terms of this connection that you have with someone, I feel like you're coming out on top. Your energy is shining through the most. You are really leading the pack here, okay? Underneath the 6 of Wands is the Empress. Underneath the Empress is the 6 of Swords. And underneath the 6 of Swords, we've got the 4 of Swords. Okay, for some of you here, this Empress is the individual that you are leaning forward towards, which makes sense because your energy, Scorpio, is dominantly masculine right now. So I'm either speaking to an individual that resonates more with masculine energy, or I'm speaking to someone that has been activated within their masculine energy at this time, and that's what they're leading with. Okay? You have every intention of taking this feminine counterpart, this Empress, away from all the pain and all the strife. And that's why I feel like you're so passionate about this, why you're leaning in so hard right now, especially with that 10 of Pentacles energy, because you are showing, the 10 of Pentacles came out in your pre-shuffle, if you remember. Again, I'm feeling strong Emperor vibes for you, also strong King of Wands vibes. But I also feel like the reason why you're feeling so victorious or why you're feeling so confident in yourself at this time is because whomever this person is that is represented by the Empress, you know that that person is not going to take anything less than what an Emperor has to give. And you have the upper hand at this point, Scorpio, because you know that you're willing and able, more than willing and able, to put the time, attention, and effort into this situation to make it work. Whereas others, some of the other competition you may be dealing with, they may have burnt out already. They may have shown signs of wanting to burn out. Some of them may have even dropped off like flies because they can't take the heat. But you are the heat, Scorpio, at least in this situation. So, and the Empress, I want to say the Empress has noticed you. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's get into the rest of this here. Yeah. So the first half of your reading is going to look at the energies from the past off into the current moment. Yes? Here we go. First set of surrounding energies for you, Scorpio, in the first half of your reading. The Hermit. Knowing who it is you are, true to yourself, allowing your individuality to shine through like a fucking spotlight. Okay, and that's also kind of what's put you on top here, or it has you leading the pack. in terms of like the suitors that may be going after this Empress. But the reason why it does feel like you've gone through the process of getting very self-aware, becoming very self-aware. And that's what puts you in the running at all to be eligible for this Empress. Whereas some others around you may not have gone through that process yet. All right. The Hermit is coupled with, damn. Yo, Scorpio. There you are right there. The Emperor. Your process of introspection, your process of doing you, going within, going on your spiritual journey, doing your spiritual pilgrimage, being in a hermit mode for a while and really understanding who you are has put you right into the vibration of being the Emperor. And that is the Emperor that lines up with this Empress. Oh my God, Scorpio. There's your reading right there. No, I'm kidding. We're going to continue. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Scorpio. Now I just wanted to say Leo. Interesting. You might have Leo in your chart. You might be after a Leo. I don't know, whatever. Take it as it resonates. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Scorpio, is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Balancing. Juggling. What this feels like for me, or what this feels like, Scorpio, is in terms of the past, it was about finding balance here. Okay. You couldn't, for some of you, you couldn't fully pursue this all at once or as in the amount of time that you wanted, because I feel like there have been options, not necessarily for you, because this Empress energy is the end all be all, especially if you're the Emperor. But I feel like maybe the Empress has been juggling, has had some options, and you just had to like almost wait your turn, is what I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. But also in terms of the past up until the current moment, there have been some things that you have had to balance out in your life. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like has helped you go through that Hermit stage where now you're able to step into the embodiment of the Emperor. Okay. Two of Pentacles is coupled with the Chariot. To be completely honest with you, Scorpio, these four cards, these two sets of surrounding energies, it feels like your energy for the most part, even though, yes, the Empress could have been juggling some things. Maybe she had to go through her own process as well of balancing some things out, handling certain things that may have gotten in the way. But also this feels very strongly like your energy, Scorpio. And the process that you have gone through to get yourself into this place where you can really lean forward and drive forward swiftly and efficiently and effectively towards what it is you truly want. You really went through the process of balancing yourself out. I'm also hearing balancing your ego in order to get you into this place of having your light and your dark balanced enough so that they can drive your chariot forward. This is the energy of why I feel you're so strongly leaning in right now. And this is excellent, Scorpio. Okay, great. So in terms of the first half of your reading, let's look at what the challenge is in terms of from the past up until now, yeah? Your challenge here, the Knight of Pentacles, perseverance. That feels like it may have been a struggle for you in the beginning, Scorpio, because you weren't fully in this Emperor energy yet. And yet, life's circumstances, I'm also feeling your strong feelings for this person who embodies the Empress have been such a saving grace, because it's almost as if you had no choice but to persevere, but to keep moving, but to take it step by step throughout the process. And now you've arrived at a place where you have enough momentum, I feel like, to allow this Knight of Pentacles energy, this slowly but surely moving forward, step by step, day by day, instance by instance. It makes it easier for you to flow with that now. I'm also getting that for some of you, you didn't even recognize or see it that way in the past, in terms of the fact that you were actually taking, those baby steps towards building yourself up towards this connection. But then you did realize it at one point. And that's why that 10 of Pentacles energy came out in your pre-shuffle, and you're leaning in now, because now you recognize how far you've come, how long this process has taken so far, and where you've gotten into the process now. And you can recognize where it is you want to continue going. And you're like, well, shit, why don't we just keep going? And not only are you keeping going, but you feel enthusiastic about it. And that's excellent. Knight of Pentacles is coupled with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles is the energy where you started out in the beginning of this process. Or maybe at some point in this process of alignment with this Empress, you hit a bit of a Five of Pentacles energy, not feeling like you were worthy enough. But you were able to work through that, Scorpio, and that's fucking awesome. I'm so proud of you. Closing message or potential outcome for you, Scorpio, in the first half of your reading, you have the Five of Wands. There's the competition right there. I am hearing you're coming out on top, though. You've got the alignment that's necessary to align with this Empress. So naturally speaking, it's almost like no contest, you know? Five of Wands is coupled with the Four of Pentacles. You know, what I heard with this Four of Pentacles, Scorpio, is just to hold your ground, stand your ground, hold your foundation. I really don't even think you really need to fight anyone else on this. I almost want to say, Scorpio, to hold your center, hold your position, and allow the other fools that are not necessarily in this Emperor energy to eradicate themselves. I don't think you really have to do anything but just sit in your position as the Emperor, because only the Emperor can align with an Empress, right? Okay, Scorpio, this is wonderful. Let's get into the second half of your reading. So the second half of your reading is going to look at the current energies off into the future. So a little bit of what could be coming on down the pipeline for you, yeah? Excellent. First set of surrounding energies for you, Scorpio, in the second half of your reading. You've got the Sun. Yes, I love that. Optimism, bright, shining opportunity. I'm also kind of hearing an energy of knight in shining armor with this Sun, but things are about to get so much better for you in this connection, Scorpio. The Sun is coupled with the Tower. Okay. So if there are certain things that are standing in the way of you getting together with this Empress, in the near future, those things are going to be torn down. I also feel like there's going to be some sort of realization. I kind of feel like this Empress energy here is maybe a little lost in confusion. I feel like this Empress that you're aligning with has options and may not fully recognize you as the divine counterpart. There may still be some energies that are in the running that could potentially be the counterpart, but those are false representations. I feel like something is going to happen in the future, in the near future, that is going to allow whomever else is in the running for this connection to be eradicated, and the clarity, the truth, the honesty of who the real person is will come to light. Okay? That's awesome. Hold on, I have to let my cat out. Hold on. Okay. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Scorpio, in the second half of your reading. The Seven of Pentacles. Harvest time. I feel like there's going to be a very, very favorable outcome in terms of the harvest here. And that has more to, that's not just about, you having this relationship come together with this Empress. It's also about you receiving the rewards for the hard work that you've done. Because this is also about your alignment, Scorpio, how you've been able to do that level of introspection and step into this Emperor energy. Okay, you will be receiving rewards. You will be receiving a payout for that as well. Beautiful. The Seven of Pentacles is coupled with strength. Yeah, because you had the strength to really do the work, to really focus on what it is you wanted to cultivate, what it is you wanted to actually harvest, what it is you wanted to put your time, your attention, and your effort in, and you really did it. You held your ego back. You got yourself settled and firm. And now you're receiving the rewards for it, Scorpio. I fucking love this for you. Okay. Your challenge in the second half of your reading is the Queen of Swords. Ooh. All right. I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is on behalf of the Empress. Because what I'm being taken back to at this point, Scorpio, is how intense you are. and how strongly you're leaning in towards this. Be careful with that. And that is what I did say in the beginning. Some of this intensity could be a little off-putting, okay? And should you really charge in too strongly, you're gonna get you're gonna get the business end of that Queen of Swords sword, okay? You're gonna get the business end of that Queen of Swords. So be careful, all right? Just be careful. Queen of Swords is coupled with the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. There are still some blockages here that the Empress is dealing with. I really feel like this is the energy of the Empress that you're aligning with. You're gonna, okay, so you're gonna have to work through some of this person's boundaries. And what I feel like you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to prove to this person, to this Empress energy, that you're willing to work with him or her. Right? Because the Empress doesn't just have to be a woman. It could be a man embodying the Empress energy. Just like the Emperor doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman embodying that energy. Take it as it resonates for you guys. But your challenge is going to have to be to break through some of the walls or the barriers or the conditioning maybe that the Empress is still kind of flowing with. But I don't think it's impossible. I absolutely do think you can do that. And I absolutely believe, Scorpio, that is a major part of this long-term goal, this long-term situation for you with this person. If you can really persevere and show up in the way that you need to in a long-term aspect, that really could help this Queen of Swords or the Empress really break out of this Eight of Swords type of situation. Because there could be some things that are still standing in the way, and in which the Empress is holding boundaries against. And it feels like, in terms of some of these situations, that the Empress is holding these boundaries because she literally has no choice, or at least she feels like she has no choice, because there are certain stipulations that she will not disregard or overlook or pass by, okay? I know the Eight of Swords isn't necessarily the best energy all the time, but for some of you, in this case, in some of the circumstances here, this kind of feels necessary, okay? To preserve one's individuality, to preserve one's independence and sovereignty, to preserve what they truly want to be in alignment with, to preserve what it is they truly want out of a relationship. In some cases, you have no choice. You have to hold certain boundaries because you're not allowing yourself to accept anything less than what it is you truly want, or anything less than what it is you're truly worthy of. And that's very much the Empress and the Emperor type of energy. So even with that, Scorpio, I feel like you may be fully understanding of this. And this is another reason as to why you are really wanting to persevere. Beautiful. Closing message or potential outcome for you, Scorpio, in the second half of your reading. Ace of Pentacles. There's that offer right there. The offer of commitment, the offer of the new start. Let's make this official. Ace of Pentacles is coupled with the Page of Swords. Okay. All right. So the closing message here is learning about what it is you need to do in order to make this tangible offer to the Empress. Diligently. I like this for you, Scorpio. You feel very much gung-ho about this, and this is great. This is absolutely great. I want to get closing message for you, and I'm gonna get that from the Lover's Oracle. Yes. All right. So, closing messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit, in terms of this connection. Closing guidance, closing messages do we have for Scorpio in terms of this? There it is right there. Okay. You have 4 cards. First card. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Beautiful. That's taking me to the Sun and the Tower. Okay, excellent. Next card. Only time will tell. That's right. Next. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Well, I feel like that's Scorpio's energy here in terms of this Empress that they're keeping an watchful eye on and wanting to move forward towards. Okay. And finally, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's exactly the energy that you had been dealing with in the past, Scorpio, with the with the Hermit energy that got you into this Emperor phase, or at least is getting you into this Emperor phase, yeah? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. If you would like some extra content from me throughout the month, check out Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. The link to that can be found in the description box below. And as always, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. With that said, I hope you have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Beautiful. Bye.